Back at it again. Filming more stuff. Today I think I'll talk about how journaling and reading has helped me out. Um, some people might, think of it as like keeping a diary or something like that, and I guess you could say that, but for me, like just writing down how I'm feeling or like what's going on in my life on that day or that time, I find very helpful. It helps me. I guess you say it helps me. Damn, I'm at a loss for words. Hold up. I guess you could say that it's an outlet because I work out too, but when I'm not in the gym, I'm at home. Uh, just writing down feelings or maybe what I plan on doing that day, maybe a certain inspirational quote that helps me out a lot. And I think everybody should do that. They say that men should journal, but really anybody can. Doesn't matter for man or woman. Anybody can journal. Uh, I try to do it just about every day. My journal's full of like inspirational quotes or just how I'm feeling. Goals. Everybody should have goals. Everybody. And then on top of that, there's also reading. Windy. Reading is like weightlifting for your brain, I feel. Because you can lift weights, but you also want to keep your mind sharp. I read every day. Usually like just a few pages, maybe a chapter if I feel like it. There's no right or wrong amount when it comes to reading. Definitely recommend it for everybody to give it a try. And a lot of people might say something like reading is boring, or they hate reading, or maybe they have like ADHD and their attention span just won't let them do that. As far as that last one, ADHD and attention span, maybe listen to audiobooks. And as far as reading being boring, well, my theory is if a book bores you, it's probably a subject that you're not interested in. Because it happened to me before. I tried getting into reading. I go to the library and I pick a book and I realize that I would get bored because I realized the thing I was reading about wasn't interesting to me. So I started finding other books, things like history, science, self-help books, things about physical and mental health, geography. Those books, subtopics like that, those interested me, and then reading became less boring. In fact, it wasn't boring at all. So I definitely recommend that do recommend everybody reads, everybody journals. If you want reading to be less boring, just find something that interests you. If you're not interested in it, then yeah, naturally you're not gonna want to read it. I get it. I understand that. I know these videos aren't exciting right now. I'm just like I said, I'm trying to fill some time on YouTube. I'm trying to put videos on YouTube. I gotta put something on there. I don't have any films made right now, but that'll change in the future. I'm working on that, and oh boy, and of course I have to work on getting myself ready to move soon. Time will tell in a few months. I know that much. Just figured that I'd come on here and ramble a little bit. I know a lot of guys are talking about fitness and dating and state of the world, and that's I don't have a problem with that. But like I said, I don't bring anything new to that kind of niche. So this is what I'm sticking to right now. And once the filmmaking business takes off, then you'll actually see the stuff that I've written come to life on the screen. Just post it on YouTube. World's trying to tell me to wrap it up, I guess. I just had to pour something on here, man. You guys understand, right? I'm not gonna give you my life story. because you know we gonna be here for a while. And if I'm gonna tell that, I'd like to be monetized first and get paid to post that. And going back to what I said about journaling and reading, stuff like that can also be a good alternative to doom scrolling on social media. Understand that there's a whole gooning pandemic going on, and I think we've all fallen victim to that. I highly recommend reading and journaling because that'll increase your focus, number one, and it'll teach you delayed gratification. So that's what I've been doing, and you know, I still have social media, but I don't use it as much because I'm too busy journaling and reading. I'm not saying it's gonna fix everything for you, but at least give it a try, man. Like I said, just find out how you're feeling, and then find books that interest you. And until then, hopefully the next video will be more interesting. Actually, the next video is gonna be fine. Not much editing though.